One, we develop and recruit. Number two, we practice our guys more as twos and threes. And number three, when they get an opportunity to go in the game, which we didn't last year, but in years past we put them in the game. And if it costs us a shutout, then that's a great lesson learned. I'd much rather that kid cost me a shutout in that game than him cost me a touchdown a year later in an SEC game.
Despite Smart saying that his Dogs have been the best in college football at getting shutouts since he arrived on campus a decade ago. 10 in total, that may not seem like a lot, but think about today's offenses. More points are being scored now than ever before in college football history. But to Kirby's point, since his arrival in Athens, Georgia has held opponents to 7 points or less 34 times, which begs the question, how important are shutouts to you guys? Are they the big deal, or is it better to just get these younger guys some reps?
Yeah, I think shutouts were always really cool for me, being on the offensive side of the ball. Anytime that you guys went out and executed y'all's job to perfection and get a goose egg on the scoreboard was an awesome feat. But hearing Kirby talk about it, I think he's exactly right. Obviously, most of the time he is, but I think there is a small incentive to go out and play these guys because of the NIL, because of the transfer portal.
Right.
You want to make these young players, one, develop, but two, feel involved and engaged in your program,
right,
so they're happy and they don't leave and stay on your roster.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you. You got to develop these guys. You got to keep them in the mix as well. It is a great morale booster when you get that goose egg. You know, I'm more concerned with stopping the run. You know, all those fundamental things, your third down conversions, those are, to me, are a stronger stat at the end of the day, because if you're not playing that great of a competition, that goose egg doesn't really mean much, right? So I look at things like that. And then ultimately, when you think about developing those guys, just building that team camaraderie, that connection is so huge. So goose egg is good, but being able to get your second string, even third string in,
right,
you know, getting guys cheering each other on the sideline, those things down the line mean so much more, especially the competition that we're going to be facing with the amount of injuries that are going to happen. We know that's a part of the game. You're going to have guys that are ready to step in and do some great things. So that's another powerful point.
Right.
As well.
Nothing develops a player more than reps, live reps.
Yeah.
You know, a goose egg is more of, you know, a pride thing. Georgia's way past that. We're about rings. So we're already a young team. So those freshmen, we're going to have to basically call on them late in the season. So they need to get reps now. Very important with these easy games.